The Visitor, after the 4 years we've known him, is contemplating retirement from the Seven and settling down. If that were to happen, there would be a void that would need to be filled in the group. Could the heir apparent be Mr. Jones himself? Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. P, and welcome back for another Fortnite video. I'm really loving the season so far, and we've got some more lore coming right at you. Some new voice logs for members of the Seven include the Scientist, and some of his lines this season. Number 1, our next threat won't be flying in on an airship. These calculations aren't looking good. I owe you one for bringing her back, and please don't ask me to fix the monument again. Things are peaceful, in the Scientist's opinion, maybe a little too peaceful. He's just gonna double check his 0-point physics calculations real quick. Don't worry about it. Thanks Fortnite, I'm really not gonna worry about it now. I gotta agree with the Scientist though, things are too peaceful. If you look, everybody's out there relaxing. We literally just got done fighting a massive war. Something's cooking, you can just tell it, and it's too soon to tell for sure what that might be, but I am on guard with everything at this point in time. The Scientist also has a very unique voice line for the Visitor when a player is playing as the Visitor and interacts with him. He says, "So you're thinking of settling down? I hear Sleepy's nice." Wait, what's he talking about? Luckily, we have some new voice lines for the Visitor also that help explain that, courtesy of Ford Tory. Number 1, I don't know. Maybe it's time for me to retire. What do you think about me staying here on the island? You'd feel the peace of this place if you sat still for a second. Maybe I could stay here. It sounds like the Visitor is having an internal battle with himself, like, should I quit, should I retire, should I stay? Without the imagined order, a lot of what the Seven actually has to do is not as important anymore. Potentially, it would be really fitting for him to retire. I'm not saying that he will, but honestly, back in the Collision event a couple days ago, you might recall Jones talking so much about becoming a member of the Seven, or at the very least, getting a name like members of the Seven. Jokingly, he called himself the Legend. Who knows? Maybe that's a precursor to something. Maybe that's a foreshadowing. Honestly, it'd be kind of dope to see the Legend become a member of the Seven. Something for sure is up on the island, and a good indicator of that is if you go and look at the weekly quest for this season. Last season we had the Resistance quests. This season we have a new set of weekly challenges, and you can see the person who is talking with you about this stuff. It is the Paradigm, and notice how they use the old Paradigm suit, which makes me wonder if the new Paradigm suit that we saw her wearing during the event is going to become a player available skin at all. I thought it would have been released alongside the event, then I thought it would have been in the Battle Pass. Maybe it'll come out later this season still, but it's also possible that could have been an event NPC exclusive. But the fact that she's still talking with you and guiding you through these weekly quests makes me think something at some point is gonna happen. You guys know that henchman cave with the 2 henchmen and the trespasser that's secretly underneath a whole bunch of rubble with trillions of health? Yeah, well, courtesy of Fire Monkey, he says the cave that the Shadow Henchman, the Ghost Henchman, and the Trespasser are in is called the Hench Bros Cave, and the rocks that we have destroyed are called Da Door and Lonely Door. Also, once the 3 NPCs are freed from this rubble, they will eventually go and meet up with the Lonely IO Guard. In case you didn't know, there is a lone IO agent near Logjam Lumberyard on the map, and it's pretty much the only thing left of the Imagined Order. I wonder what's gonna happen when they meet up. It's gonna be a pretty funny storyline to follow. It's too soon for me to say if it's gonna be something important really, or if it's something that's gonna be like the Rock family, where it's cool to see, but it doesn't really matter. Too soon to say, but we'll keep an eye on it. There has been a lot of talk about this specific group called the Peace Syndicate. It seems like this is going to be a big part of this season's storyline. It's a big faction. The leader is Evie, and she is in the Battle Pass. I hope I said that right, but her description is criminal, vigilante, and the Peace Syndicate's secret weapon. So she's a criminal, but she's a part of a group called the Peace Syndicate. So is she a reformed criminal, or is she using fear as a criminal still on behalf of the Peace Syndicate to keep everyone in line? Kind of going back to what the Scientist said earlier, something is definitely up. It is too peaceful, and there are very little explanations as to who the Peace Syndicate actually are, how they got here, why they're here. Maybe they're just trying to lull us to sleep so then they can jump in and become the new Imagined Order and take over the 0 point from the Seven. Apparently, the Peace Syndicate is doing a lot of good for residents of the island, as you can see Sunbird saying to thank the Peace Syndicate for financing my work. Something's going on here. We're only a couple days into this season, not even 2 full days through it yet, but it's already awesome and so much is going on. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to make sure you stay fully updated with the news every time I upload another video. Click on to the next one and we'll see you later.